Hi everyone. This is Francisco, and I'm doing a screen recording here in my bedroom. And in this video, I just wanted to talk about uh, deaf translators. Um, you know, Mainly because these people, when they are translating for like the presidents and stuff like that, or for the news media, and there's a lot of news like companies and outlets, news logos. Okay, so you know if you guys are familiar with the news, there's a ton. um, NBC, CNN, BBC News, Fox News, uh, and then there's like Telemundo, stuff like that. There's a lot. Okay, but one thing I do not like. Watch. Let me see if I can get like a GIF of uh deaf translator. Well, I'm gonna have to go to the actual um like this right here. But you guys see how they're making all these faces? Isn't that annoying to all of you? To me, it is. It's very distracting. Um, and very discomforting. So, let me see if I can go to some images here, because apparently, when I share stuff on YouTube, when I'm performing a screen recording like I am now, if I share any type of videos, YouTube will flag it, or some people out there. Even though before they would permit users to upload songs and videos as long as they gave the credits to the people in the description section of the video. And then that's the reason why people are able to upload 0 through 5,000 letters in the description section on YouTube. But apparently, I'm thinking someone knew, because we all know Google just recently purchased YouTube. So it's probably their staff that just don't know about the real rules, and they're neglecting to give people the power to share information, clear communication, by them posting, I'm sorry, not posting, but sharing videos or songs in their actual videos. And they consider it as a copyright infringement type of thing. But it's not even copyright infringement, because if someone happens to get 1 million views on their YouTube channel, on one video, they want to say, well, they got that 1 million view, or they got those 1 million views because they shared, like a particular song or a particular video. So they basically try to rob people of their hard work. Okay? Even though they provided the the credits. But that's a whole different matter. Okay? But these people that are interpreters, they just make some weird faces, and I think that they should wear masks. That, or they, these companies should have, some type of AI robot performing the deaf translating. And I'm not talking about like a real robots, okay? That would take too much money, too much energy. No one has the time and energy for that anyway. I'm talking about like like a AI computer performing the translating with with like what would it be called, I mean, like animation. I think that's the best way to describe it, but I could be wrong. It's kind of like let me see if I can think about this real quick. It will be like, like kind of like creating like a cartoon. That's what I meant by animation. So kind of like a Disney movie with computer created Disney movie. There's a typo. With computer created let's try characters. I spelled that incorrectly. So like this. So somehow having a computerized interpreter that will look real, but that won't move their mouth. Okay, because it's super distracting when these people are translating. They're making all these they look like retarded. No disrespect. But it's just look at this face right here. And they're on the fucking news. Like right now, I was watching the news. So let's type in Donald Trump speaking with a translator. Deaf translator for people that can't hear or talk or whatever, or hear. So like this, you see this? Even with Joe Biden right here. See, look at that face right there. Whatever face that is. Another one over here. Well, she had her finger around her mouth, in front of her mouth. So to me, it's just, and I'm not bagging on any of these people, okay? is just the simple fact that they're making faces as they're translating. So, you know, what is the whole point of this? If all you people have to do is create some type of software, and each and every single video could technically be um, um, it could be translated um, with sign language for people that can't hear. Even a movie, like anything and everything, basically that has to do with communication. Any language. That's how simple this is. But yeah, I this bothered me um, for a while now, for a long time. I just never said anything. I never voiced my opinion. But yeah, it's super annoying to have these people, making some weird facial expressions as they're translating, you know? So for that reason, I think that I think this is a really good one right here. See that? I mean, it's very distracting. See, look at this. Look at this face right here. Look at this face. And if I could, I would just show you guys a video. But since the YouTube developers or people out there want to be flagging people's videos for sharing videos on their own video feed or whatever, that's the only reason why I'm not sharing that. Okay, but if I was able to, I would have taken the time to even edit my videos and stuff like that. But this is uncut. This is the realest it's gonna get, when it comes to a video. But look at this face as well. I mean, that's distracting, especially when any of the people in office are speaking, or even in a courtroom. This is another face right here. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but you guys get the idea. Look at this. And then she's the one that's speaking. So yeah, I think that even like I mentioned right now, you guys can make this into some type of software, and you guys can even have this software um, translate movies for people that can't hear but that know sign language. So even if, say they want to buy the software, and they can sit down and watch any movie, and it will be like translated to them, um, just like this little window where I am. It could be placed on the bottom of the screen or whatever, just so that they'll be able to watch a movie and understand it. And like any video, they'll be able to translate it into sign language, and the computer will actually do it. And that's actually the great thing about paying attention to small little details, because as a matter of fact, when we click on any link on a YouTube video, they actually provide here, let me just click on this one real quick.
With just over a month to go until...
So they actually provide closed caption. Okay. So, and then they have the I don't know, they had the translator feature. I don't know whatever happened to that feature. But technically, YouTube did have basically like a transcript of all that is stated in the video, and it was all written down, like kind of like a book, or like legal documentation. So anyway, this software will basically and technically scan that script, and once it scans it, it will then be able to put it into sign language. It will be able to provide that information through sign language for people that can't hear but that know sign language, okay, without the moving of the lips, and without, no offense, but without looking at ugly people, so it could be like a beautiful AI news speaker, that sort of thing. Okay, so it'll be like 100% computerized and like automated. I believe that's the word, automated. So let me see here. This is another. It says beautiful blonde female news anchor presenting modern TV studio. Anchor. I don't know how to pronounce this word. In modern TV studio. It says a beautiful blonde female news anchor in a modern television studio presenting the news. She is sitting on a desk with various papers, and around her are screens displaying charts and graphics. Her posture is professional. She is wearing a blue business suit. She is engaged with her script, maintaining eye contact with the camera under the bright studio lights. So that's also important, eye contact with the camera for computers. So that's my logic behind all this. So basically, the software can provide people of different races, so that people have a diversity of options to choose from, especially if they're not English speakers. Let's say, for instance, they are like this guy. It says Middle Eastern male. Okay, so like that. If that's what you people want to select as your interpreter, then that's what you will select for your interpreter. For me, if I wanted like a girl like this, then this is what I would choose. But everyone would have, or everyone will have their own freedom of choice when it comes to selecting an interpreter. And for people who are creating videos and they want to add this, even YouTube, now that I think about it, YouTube will probably want to buy the software. And there's a bunch of other companies out there in the world who would like to offer this. But since YouTube is highly recognized, and it does offer a bunch of options here, like stable volume, ambient mode, annotations, subtitles, and the subtitles can be in different languages as well. Okay, and then the subtitles are, they can be customized, the like the font and all that. It's very advanced. It says this setting only applies to the current video. Adjust caption visibility and settings for all videos. But yeah, so they provide a lot of options, which I like for people, especially when people are uploading a video onto YouTube. YouTube also allows users to, it allows them to either give people the liberty or the freedom to comment on their videos or not. Okay, so right here it says there's 6,146 comments. Okay, well, when anyone uploads a video on YouTube, they have the option and the freedom to disable the comments. So, it's all about, clear communication and this and that. So, I think that by providing this to the people and keeping things professional, especially when it comes to, to the news outlets, for us people, for us the people, and for other people around the world, I think that providing this type of option and the flexibility for people to choose their own like avatar, um, and things like that. It would just make them feel more comfortable, and I think that they will accept the information more. Um, just more. Excuse me. They'll just share. I mean, I'm sorry. They will just accept the information more. They will introduce that information into their own lives more so than if a fucking foreigner was attempting to educate them or speak to them. So by providing these options, it'll feel more like home for some of the audiences, some of your guys' fans, some of your guys' followers, that you people engage with. Okay? So it's not taken away from your guys' or from anyone's um you know like it's not taking away the professionalism. Is actually introducing it, and it's more effective, you know because to me, that's great and everything. We're this internet game, this internet this internet modern age technology, this internet age is relatively new. So I understand you people or companies out there in the world are just trying to help people, trying to pass down this information from one person to another. However, with this software, it will just it will not only help whoever decides to hire a freaking interpreter, it will actually help the deaf community like never before. Because now, if someone actually downloaded this software into their computers or phones, they'll basically be able to go on any video and have the computer translate it for them in sign language. And the avatar and all that is just extra options, additional options that they could or not interact with. So it's completely up to them. And that's the freedom of choice. Ultimately. So yeah, like look at this one, China. So for instance, people in China, if you guys have family that are like Chinese or whatever, that can't hear, and you guys want like a Chinese interpreter, and you guys can select them based on your age, or you could select an older interpreter or a young interpreter, or even a cartoon. Who knows? Like these cartoons here. If you guys want to get creative for children as well, for them to learn at school and stuff like that, that's also an option. But for like the news outlets and stuff like that, I would choose something like this. It's just more professional all the way. And you guys can even add the dress code as well. You know, freaking like this guy right here, suit and tie, ready to go without moving the lips and without making all these weird facial expressions. So yeah, that was all I wanted to share with all of you regarding um, um, the sign language interpreters. Now, if you people do decide to hire an interpreter, a deaf translator, and you guys are recording them, I would advise all of you to, if you know, just to keep it more professional and to keep people focused and not distracted on the actual speaker. You know, I would advise and or recommend that you people like advise them like put a freaking mask on for us, please, while we record you only. As you are interpreting, please wear a mask because we don't want distractions, okay? And the actual focus should be on the speaker. And also for the deaf community, when they are, you know, watching or reading their hand, the signs, maybe a white T-shirt would will be better to just and enhance the hands, you know, so that it's not blocked off by the background. So, you know, so if there's like a black interpreter, maybe a white T-shirt will work better for, you know, for black people because you know, it just stands out more. You know, the color contrast stands out more. But if there's a black deaf interpreter and they have a black T-shirt on and they're moving their hands, the visibility won't really be there. So that's also important in the logic of the software. Okay, so that's the only reason why I'm sharing this. Okay, so the same goes with like you know, for white people. If you're white, you know, for the white deaf translators, wearing a white T-shirt probably won't be a good idea because of the same reasons. It would just blend in with the white. So wearing, maybe for the white people, wearing a black T-shirt would be better, you know, and stuff like that. Okay. So yeah, that's all I had for this video. So I hope that I kept it professional. I hope that this helps a lot of people out there. And you know, at the end of the day, it's all educational. I'm not bagging on anyone. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone. As a matter of fact, one of my cousins, he is deaf. He can't hear or talk. I know there's some people that just can't hear, or they're hard of hearing, or whatever the case may be. You know, so whatever the case may be, we all know that this is just an additional tool to help people out. So that's all for today. That's all for this video. Again, I'm just trying to think right now if I missed something, if I possibly missed something. And I don't think that I did. Let's also look at the YouTube. I think they're like floating windows. Yeah. Okay. So YouTube offers the floating window option for YouTube, for YouTubers, people who share videos and stuff like that. So let me see, YouTube floating window. Links. Let me see here. I think that's what is referred to. So when someone is uploading a video, they have the option to have like a smaller window. So anyways, I'm just bringing this up because when, like, let's say someone creates the software and giving or offering people the option to drag that around their window of their laptop or television or cell phone, whether it's above or below on a cell phone, I think it's super important. And by that I mean above the actual video altogether, or the movie. So it's out of, so it doesn't block the movie. Okay? But if a user feels more comfortable dragging it down all the way to the bottom, then they will have that option as well. Okay? So so I'm thinking all four corners, including the center points on the edge of the video div wrap, any website or television. So for instance, if someone has a television, they download the software on a television, it will go to widescreen. So right here, so this is the defaulted mode, and then there's the theater mode. Okay, so right here in this area, you guys will see that it says theater mode. When I select that, it gets stretched out. So that's what I'm referring to. Okay, so on the television, it will provide this theater mode option by default, and it will add the deaf translator either above the television, like within the window, on the screen, but not on the actual widescreen. I'm sorry, theater mode has to block the movie and to possibly distract the viewer because stuff in the movie is getting blocked. Okay? So again, these are just extra options for people. So it'll be a little bit advanced, but at the end of the day, it'll be super simple, not complicated. And this software can be installed in every single smart television. It could be installed in smart vehicles. It could be installed in airplanes, submarines, you name it. It could be installed everywhere. And so it would just be like one of these clickable options here. So instead of subtitles, it will be deaf translator. So they will say it will just, oh shit, sorry, I accidentally clicked on something. So it would just be like turn on or off, like this here, and that's all that would do. Okay, so when I click on the subtitles here, it actually provides more options here. So for this case here, the same the options can be added to the deaf translator new tab, because a new tab would have to be created. Okay, but that's just for this software could be sold to all the companies in the world. And I think that it's more professional. It's not distracting. And I think a lot of people will love it. Okay. So, could I possibly consider that this idea as a poor man patent? And I believe that the answer to that question is yes, I can. Because if all of you already know me, I'm broke and poor. I don't have any money. I'm working, for minimum wage. And these companies are not even working me full time. And I don't want to work full time either. Or either. I can't even buy, like, all this stuff that I have is basically throwaway stuff. So I'm hungry for more. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you represent, what people you associate or don't associate with. I could do this all day long. And I have I have proven myself over and over and over again, and I will continue to do so. So if any of you have a company or organization, you want to somehow perfect your business or one of your inventions or products, don't hesitate to hit me up. I just have to either interact with an item or watch a few videos or go, like a not a tutorial, but like a walkthrough. And I could help people out, and when I share my ideas, I'm not going around, freaking just helping one person out or one company out. I'm sharing all of my ideas through YouTube so the whole world could be impacted, because I think it benefits the greater good of humanity. And if no one is doing it right now, no one will ever do it. And it's very sickening and disgusting and disturbing. And it really, really bothers me. A lot of things bother me. I just don't voice it. But I'm just trying to keep it professional at the same time. Okay? Like in all my videos. Besides talking about my personal life. But what does, which motivational speaker or person out there in the world never speak about themselves? They all do, in one way or another. And if you people don't agree with that, I don't give a shit. This is my channel, not yours. Remember that. And yeah, this is my idea. If you want to take it and do it and sell it and make money, that's on you. But at the end of the day, just remember that you owe me a fucking royalty. And just remember that if you or any organization or company doesn't honor my royalty, your children's children will have to. Because in the Holy Bible, it says that the sin of the people will catch up to their children's children, going all the way up to the second, third, and fourth generation. Especially now with AI technology. So I would really, heed my own words. Wait, no, that would be like referring to myself, right? So I would advise all of you to heed my words. Yeah, like that. So anyways, I hope that made sense as well. So yeah, I'm going to end this video. God bless you all. And it's all for the greater good of humanity. And right now, all throughout the world, there's a lot of people dying, a lot of natural disasters. A bunch of sorry, there's a bug on my laptop. An actual bug. So this is not a time to get greedy with anyone. Especially not me. I don't know how many times I have to emphasize this. I think I have been clear with all of you. And at the end of the day, the whole world could be impacted by all sorts of natural disasters. And I'm still going to be doing what I've been doing. I haven't changed. I won't change. So I just hope that all of you out there would just respect what I'm doing. And by that, I mean, showing me some respect by providing for my needs and providing me with, money for me to continue doing this, for me to live a good life, just like all of you want to have a good life, right? I'm not out there on the streets or doing anything to hurt anyone. So at the end of the day, is just all about respect. So that's exactly why I said in my video that I don't mean any disrespect towards these people, towards these interpreters. It's just a personal thing. Oh, and by the way, there's like I don't know how many I do not know how many schools are out there that are teaching children with AI technology alone without any teachers. But I do know of one. So, okay, I did bring up that this software can be used in schools. Okay, so this tool could be very beneficial, to these hard of hearing people or people that are completely, deaf, that can't hear or whatever. Because I don't really know the proper definition for someone that can't hear. But I know my cousin, he can't talk or hear, so he's considered deaf. 100%. So for these people, these children, these kids that are learning with AI technology and nothing but AI technology, I believe that this tool will benefit them big time and help them, because they will be able to use it in school and out of school, and even later on in their jobs and their careers. So this is a very, very powerful software idea that I'm presenting. So I hope that again, like I said, I hope that it helps. So yeah, God bless you all, and I'm going to end this video because I got other things to do. It's about to be 12 a.m. It's October 7th, 2024. And if I have any more ideas or special features that I missed or whatever, I'll try to add that later on as the days and years pass by. In the description section of this video or in the comment section, to me it's all the same. I respect everyone's comments, whether they're negative or positive. I do respect everyone's comments, because whether they're pro or con, it's helping AI technology to understand each and every single human being, and it's helping to perfect the system. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great evening, afternoon, whatever it might be.